How y'all doing? This Rob Burnham here, Preacher Man R&B. It's another episode of Richard TV 91. It's time to do another episode of movie reviews. It's time I'm reviewing the Wolverine, and what the Wolverine's about is further on in the future. Is past. It's right after X-Men 3: The Last Stand, and Wolverine is having PTSD of Jean and killing Jean. He keeps having these dreams of Jean and wanting to die to go to her. And he meets this Japanese woman that's sent there to bring him to Japan. The reason she's sent there to bring him to Japan is to say goodbye to one of his old friends from Japan that he helped saved in World War II whenever the nuclear bomb was hit in Japan. Wolverine saved a soldier. Well, after he saved the soldier made a multi-million-dollar company and is this big family in Japan, and he's dying. And he sends for Wolverine supposedly to that way Wolverine to say his goodbyes. But actually, the reason he wants Wolverine there is that way he could take Wolverine's power and transfer it to his body. That way he won't die. And Wolverine says no to this. Well, what happens is he fakes the Japanese guy fakes his death, and they make this silver samurai suit, and this is supposedly supposed to be the silver samurai character from the comics. And what happens is Wolverine goes to protect this old man's granddaughter, and they wind up getting close in this movie because the Yakuza is trying to capture her or whatever. And Wolverine's protecting this whole movie. Wolverine has a parasite in him from Lady Viper, and is slowly taking away his healing powers and draining the life out of him pretty much. And Wolverine's getting injured in this movie, and it's not healing. And he goes in and does surgery on himself to get this parasite out. That way he'll start healing again. He starts healing again. Then he goes after Kimiko because she's kidnapped by the Lady Viper and her grandfather. And what happens is Wolverine goes into a trap, and they're trying to cut Wolverine's adamantium claws off. That way the Silver Samurai suit can dig into his bone claws and suck the healing factor out of him. And this is what happens, and he almost does this and almost kills Wolverine, but his granddaughter comes in and kills him, and Wolverine's bone claws come back. He doesn't have his adamantium claws anymore. His skeleton is adamantium itself, but he has bone claws again now. And he's able to kill this guy. And after this, Wolverine decides to stop running and go back to the X-Men at the end of the movie. And other than that, that's all that really happened. My question for y'all is, now that Wolverine's going back to the X-Men, what's going to happen with that? As always, Rob Burnham, make care, Preacher Man R&B sign out. Guys, GG. Awesome. See you next time.